guess the hurricane. That's what we gonna do today. We gonna be the hurricane. What's up, peoples? I need to take my butt to sleep. I was halfway asleep. I gotta take a shower and go to sleep. What's up, peoples? In my head, taking a nap was gonna work. I was gonna take a nap. I was gonna have amazing energy. I was gonna be able to get on here and stream. I'm still in like a dream state, but it is what it is. How are you? If you're catching this on replay, um, shout outs to the streak. Shout outs to the stream team. Yeah, we need to come back with the stream team. We've been going way too long. I got my hoodie for hurricane. I just low. Looks like I was smoking or something. Just tired. I had one of those days. The thing about being in more of a dream state, because I really just crawled out from the couch that's not too far, is I have a lot of like clarity. Not really thinking about anything. Um, there's a repetitive dream stress, something I was dreaming about, which kind of overlaps what I was listening to before I went to sleep. And it was still, I could still partly hear it when I was taking a nap. But it's like, other than that repetition, that left brain repetition, I just I feel like there's, I wouldn't even say clarity, I would say more emptiness. I feel like emptiness. Um, it could be that I just yanked myself out of the sleep. Hey, Dawn. Um, I just kind of yanked myself out. It was like, oh no, it's getting late. Let me just start this live. So that's what had happened. I had a friend of mine ask me about going to the parade tomorrow. Is it tomorrow? Friday? I don't know. I think it's tomorrow. Not interested. Spoke about it last night, but I was surprised a friend had asked me about it. I'll leave that to the real fans. They ain't gonna be tearing up that parade, I'll tell you that. There's gonna be so much police down there. Well, I feel like since I have all this emptiness, these empty thoughts. 19, shouty. That's a funny one. Is that supposed to get me to stumble like an AI stumble, or what? What's that about? I've seen somebody say like, blink twice if you need help. Like, nah, I'm just chilling, man. I'm tired, bro. I just woke up out of a nap. I had way too much to do today. Way too much to do. And I mean, honestly, I'm settling into the reality that I'm not gonna get everything I need to get done. Next year will hopefully be another year, and I'm just not gonna get everything done. I don't know how much you guys load up on your plate, but my plate is not only full, but the reality is some of the things that I am putting on my plate, some of those things are potentially multi-year improvements, and you just do a little at a time, and you aren't able to get as much back by multiplying, like with human resources, people, like a tree growing. Like, you could expedite some growth, but not too much. The tree still needs to go through its cycles and kind of do its thing. Today and tonight, really, early evening, I watched The Pivot. I haven't watched The Pivot in a while. And they had a really awesome episode of J.R. Smith. I think I'm gonna do a real reaction video. See if we can get this one right, but I want to react to that because I was so impressed with the mystery. He's not the first person to do this. I would say that his presentation really attracted me. But to if you don't know J.R. Smith, J.R. Smith played in the NBA for 16 years, um, known as somewhat of a firecracker, a little off at times, beat to his own drum. And on the pivot, he was able to explain the other side of that. And there's a lot of trauma in it. What happened to you? Infinity. I just woke up out of a nap. I thought if I took a nap, I'll feel refreshed. And I mean, I feel how I feel. But thanks for joining, even if it's only for a little bit. Just needed to keep the streak alive, and we'll be fine. But yeah, J.R. Smith's story was there was a lot of trauma in it, and it's a story that, not to say that everybody's gonna have all this trauma, but there was definitely parts about the basketball part that I'm glad he spoke up on. Um, I've definitely communicated about any information that I have come across so that young people could really see the two sides of being an athlete. And my argument is always, or the dialogue that I have is that you don't have to be super famous to have gone through what he's detailing. Do I need help? I can answer that in a bunch of different ways. I don't know. sometimes I need help. Why would you ask that? Infinity? Um, but yeah, he, he, I think he did a good job of, just being honest and bringing his story. And, some would obviously jump to the mental health, battles that he's having, but I just call it life. He's just living life. I sound like a teacher in school. uh, Man, you got me all mixed up. Not drunk, not homeless. I guess I probably do sound like a teacher in school. But yeah, I ain't gonna say I have a bunch of energy. Like I said, I just woke up from a nap. And I do have not so much clear thoughts, but um, I was just talking about something I was watching earlier and how it impacted me. But sorry, man. I know I ain't jumping rope or juggling for no one today. I don't have the energy. This is just who I am. Infinity. Um, but yeah, I want to do a reaction video to it. That's what when I was watching it, it just felt like, yeah, you have to react to this. You gotta do it in your own way. And I don't want to set myself up for some more content that I'm not gonna put out because I'm in the middle. I see myself continuing to collect. Um, I should get some sleep. Yeah, I'm gonna get sleep. I'll be in for like 10 minutes, maybe 10 more minutes. Then I'm gonna take a shower and go to sleep. Um, I'm okay for now. I've I feel like I've been more tired than this on stream in the past, and I was able to get through. You reach a moment and you're like, bam, I'm here. I'm like already halfway waking up. So when I'm streaming, um, it's somewhat therapeutic to be able to echo or articulate the things that I'm talking about or thinking about. So I don't stress the look as much. And now when I do a produced version of a show, then I guess it does make, that's different. But right now, just turn on your camera. It's more of a just talking. And I'm Darnell just talking. But yeah, aside from the J.R. Smith video, what I was saying before I wrap up with that is I have I've always expressed, whether it's YouTube or not, I've always expressed any um, or passed on any content that I would see that revolves around that type of content where people are being more real about their story. Not to say that others are being fake, but there are some people who, yeah, it just follows them. I mean, one of the questions from Shannon Crowder was a little off. He's like, well, you got money. You've had a successful career. People know you. I understand when you were playing, you had all this depression, but can you explain what you're depressed about now? Like, why are you going through, why are you feeling like that? And I don't know, I seen him answer the question. Like I said, I want to do a real reaction video to this, but I saw him answer the question, but it looked like he was just being respectful in answering it. It seemed like one of those things that just didn't need to be said. The truth is, if I had to be, if I were asked that question, you're putting too much value into the money aspect or people knowing you. A person feels how they feel, they're impacted how they're impacted. And to see a lot of these guys who, one hand, look like, giants among us, they, to see them like crack tears and cry over something that's very subtle, it's like, wow. That's the beauty of humanity. I'm not just looking tired, I am tired. And, but I'm still here. So, and I'm okay that I'm tired because I'm real. And in reality, people become tired. No, shout outs to you, man. But yeah, so hopefully I don't trap myself, but a reaction video to that pivot, um, tipsy. No, no tipsy, me no tipsy. Just chilling. I got tipsy energy. No, haven't had a drink. Just tired. Other than that, let me see what's something else I was thinking about. There was something else. What are you guys doing? What are you guys thinking about? What do you got going on? It'll come to me if not. If not, I'll just check out. Yeah, man. Yeah, man. It is what it is. We could. I'm okay with the replay. Like I said, man, I'll wake up on stream. I took a nap. I was exhausted, so I said, let me take a nap and then I'm gonna stream. And it got really late, and I just said, all right, let's turn it on. And here we are. I took a nap because I thought I was gonna feel like super refreshed, and didn't happen. Come on, man, stop. I guess it's a little past 12. Infinity, a little past 12. How'd you get a name like Infinity? You trying to be around forever. But yeah, so it's graduation season. You know, people and kids are stepping up. Um, 14. That 56 in your name, it makes it feel like you turned 70 years old this year. My mom is a 57, so um, kids are stepping up. Um, I was at a graduation today, as I said. When I was there, it's just this energy. that it's hard not to have where you reflect on you on the other side, you on the graduating side. And which graduation song do you guys sing? And so those were kind of funny conversations today. But I just wish I knew. I mean, it's not reality, but I just wish I knew more about what I know now. I wish I knew back then. I also wish that I could help others with a different way to look at these systems. Um, I don't know what the vitamin C thing is. Um, but man, you go to an elementary school graduation and you would think people just got chosen on Star Search. It's your graduation song. Yeah, I bust out mine. We have a custom song. I was listening to Lean on Me the other day actually. Oh, Fair East Side High, by thy side will say. I was watching that the other day. What is your job? My job is to take care of myself, my family, and my animals. No, I, I guess I'm a software engineer. Hmm. Whitney, well, junior high school was, I believe I could fly. I feel like everyone was that. Yeah, I guess you could have did Whitney, but that was a little late for you. Children are our future. Um, One thing I told my daughter, I said, um, you know, they have to give out awards. There was a claim out there for favoritism of certain kids getting like repetitive awards, always names always being in the mix. And I just said, there's almost no one who is what they do in sixth grade um, represents what they can do in the world. It and it's the same time here, sir. Infinity. Yeah, you say facts. You be with media. Yeah, I just wish somebody tapped me on the shoulder and said that to me. Like everything that you haven't done or failed at right now, it it doesn't mean anything. It literally does not mean anything. If anything, it only means that you have time to be recognized for what you're gonna win with, you know? So I don't know. I just look at other people and I'm just like, why do we put so much into just all we're doing is creating a workforce anyway. Most of us aren't gonna do what we love. Um, we're gonna have to accept things, lack of control, and so how does that map to the small you? Are you um, the system needs serfs. You have to break down serfs to me in my very empty thought realm in mid sleep mode right now. I have no idea what you're saying. Zero. Zero. It is more like a drunk energy, though. I do feel like too lazy to type. I hear that, man. I hear that. But yeah, you just don't want to see. You don't want to see young people lose the spark. Yeah, I'm on the Atlantic time, sir. Eastern time, Mister Infinity. You just don't want to see young people lose a spark, right? Like if you lose a spark, I don't know if I'm gonna map this to some campfire. Oh, Singapore. Oh, you talking about it's 12 noon. You must be that must be halfway around the world. I'm talking about it's right past midnight. Yeah, okay. Gotcha. Gotcha, man. Singapore bucket list. You guys, is it true? I feel like you guys import like a lot. I forgot what the statistic was in Singapore, but I was looking at a lot of rooftop gardens and compost systems, and just seeing that there was like a need for reusing the space because of the density. I visited only Caribbean places. I mean, I've bordered Canada. I've never really done Canada, so I don't want to name it. But St. Lucia, Trinidad, Jamaica. I think that's all. But I've been on the West Coast here, down south. You know the thing about America now that people realize that going state to state here is like going to other countries because of one, there is a size aspect, but there is a cultural difference. Just because how our government is broken up into state governments, you're gonna meet people with truly different beliefs from you. You know, give it a couple of hours, you will be somewhere where you don't recognize. So I don't know if I mean, I do want to travel. I think my reserve on traveling is this competition with why I'm traveling. I don't want to go on vacation and say I went somewhere. Like that's hard. That's hard for me because the vacations they have like they have a designed closure. It's so predictable. You're trying to shove so much into this small gap. I adore those people who go on vacation and then end up moving to those places because they just needed to see more. But I hope one day that the business that I do, that I'm in, I hope one day that I can end up. What do you mean? Am I a woman safe? Yes, I won't drag it out. I'm safe. I didn't get on line to show people that I'm not safe and that I need help. That's not me. That is not me. I'm safe. I'm just tired. All right, so I'm not gonna rock the boat too much. Um, Thanks for watching. Uh, like I said, I was talking about maybe doing a more of a thorough reaction video to. I'm here, brother. Yeah, I don't know. Is this one gonna be a challenge for me? Um, so yeah, check out. Hopefully you catch the reaction video. I'm in an area where it's a hearth and the floor is bricked as well. It's where a wood stove goes, so that's why. It's real bricks. It's just how my house is designed. Thank you, Infinity. Appreciate that. Um, it's interesting you say that. I still haven't really settled in on where I want to stream from. Hey, what's up? I remember that tag. I feel like I've seen that tag before. Hey, Jaylani. Um, yeah, I feel like I haven't decided where I want to stream, but I like the lighting over here. I could just throw my little thing. I get lighting up top. The first few times I did it, it was looking like fake. It just looked like I was in a fake environment, but I actually think it's okay. Maybe maybe not with a hat. Maybe that the hat takes away from the lighting, but I have one of those ring lights on me, and it's working. It's one of the things that hasn't broken yet. Um, I've been noticing a lot of my equipment breaking. It's trying to tell me something. I don't know what yet. So yeah, I'm gonna go to sleep. Um, like I said, thanks for hanging out. Um, Hopefully, I will put out some content in the next. Um, it's past midnight. It's just past midnight here. Hopefully, I'll put out some content tomorrow, and I get somewhat of a good night's sleep. Peace. Like like my pets. I don't really call them pets, but Jelani, I'll catch you on the next one. Thanks for joining the stream. I guess this is on sleepy time. Thanks for hanging out. Peace.